No mistaking that reaction for our United States champion here tonight. They don't really care for him too much. Cheryl says, in a world you've all become far too familiar with ever since the Obama administration took power, and that's because fake news has invaded our media outlets, our entertainment outlets, and even our homes. But VWE isn't exempt from falling victim to fake news. Oh no, far from it. Because my client, the United States champion, David Hawk, has been the latest victim of fake news. His good name has been smeared by the likes of Knight in a desperate attempt to gain fan support through false allegations that the United States title was never stolen to begin with, when in fact we have in our possession undeniable evidence that proves that Knight did in fact steal the championship.
Oh, that's just reprehensible.
I mean, I could stand here and run through all the evidence piece by piece, but then we'd be here all night, and while I'm sure that none of you have anything important in your lives, David and I most certainly do. These are words from Cheryl White. So with that said, I would like to pass the floor over to your United States champion, David Hawk.
I know that most of you want me to speak about the factless accusations that have been put forth against me. The smear campaign perpetrated by Knight to try and devalue not only your United States champion you deserve, but the United States itself by extension. But I won't be sinking down to the level of the architect of annihilation, nor to the level of all of you trying to boo and drown out the cheers from the true patriots. Instead, I'm going to flip the script. I want to talk about similarities between the yokels out in the audience and the true patriots like myself. How are you similar to DHA? In many ways. We all get up each morning, put our clothes on, and do our best to make the right choices for our families. Similarly, we all know the important things in our lives and do what we have to do to protect those things. We have beliefs that we fight tooth and nail for. Now, since some people out there think I suck, let's get into the differences. Like the fact that some of you are foolish socialists who will believe anything spouted by people like Knight, who did nothing but berate and lie to all of you and his so-called friends for years. Another difference, and ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. Silence your cell phones, because this is the big one. You all gave up on your dreams, whereas I chased mine down, grabbed on, and now have a death grip on it. That's why you all are sitting out there in the audience with your thumbs lodged firmly up your backsides. And I'm standing here with the VWE United States Championship. And everything I did to get to this spot was 100% worth it. Ignoring my kids, forgetting my wife's birthday, all of it. The sacrifices I made in my personal life was worth standing here and proclaiming that I am your VWE United States Champion. And I plan on becoming your longest reigning United States Champion. The other goal, sit tight, babies, because we got plenty to go. The other goal I have is to make sure that whenever, years from now, you think about the United States Championship, it will be DHA that you think of right off the bat. I'm going to blow names like Brackman Wilder, Seth Cameron out of the water.
Here comes company. It's the architect of annihilation. This is Knight.
Production, stop his music. How dare he interrupt me? You're United States champion when I am addressing the people, the constituents.
Death to the Autobots, Decepticons. Wait, is this thing working? Hello? Oh, good. Phew. Thought I was gonna have a DHA moment there for a second.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and introduce you to the architect of annihilation, the guy trying to latch onto my coattails and grab his 15 seconds of fame on my time, Knight.
Really, I just wanted to come out here and talk about your point, David. About, similarities. You do have some similarities that I picked up on. You remind me of this guy I used to know. Goes by the name of Cody Hooley. You might have heard of him. I'll go through the similarities. Egotistical, delusional, and keeping your balls in your girl's purse there.
Oh.
Very cute, Knight. But we all know, and these people all know, that you came out here for a specific reason. It wasn't just to get your little jabs in, get your little jokes ready for TGI Friday ABCs. No, you got something to say. Please go on, enlighten us so I can get back to the important business of talking to my constituents.
So, I was really curious to hear this insurmountable information you have against me to prove I stole your United States title. Oh, look, there's a message right now. I have a friend backstage in production, you see, who just so happens to have some evidence opposite that. And unlike apparently the mountain of evidence that would take too long for you to explain, I can show mine right now. Excuse me, can we play the footage?
Direct your eyes to the screen here.
Yes, there I am going to call you out, get in the ring, and see if you'd show up at prime time. And now who's this popping up? And what's that around your waist? How interesting. This was the night I got arrested. That was me heading to the ring, but I think you were wearing your United States title.
Cheryl, call the police. There's been a theft. The United States Championship is missing. Cheryl!
Oh my gosh, and just walking into the locker room, it's disappeared. My goodness. How did that happen?
Oh, look at that. Knight has a friend in video production who can clearly edit tape. You'll notice, ladies and gentlemen, there was no timestamp on that video. That was clearly two different occasions, one where I walked into the locker room and one where I walked out after I noticed the title was missing. Knight, you are not fooling the real Patriots. You're not fooling Cheryl, and you're sure as hell not fooling me, you thief.
I mean, it's security camera footage. You don't really need timestamps when it's a live feed. I don't know if they tell you that. It's kind of
I'm sorry.
fake
Was
that.
that a live feed, or was I already standing here in the ring tonight? That was clearly not a live feed. You're trying to pretend that that was from the night that you got arrested, but no timestamp means you cannot prove that.
Well, I mean, it's when it comes to the political game you play, it's not what you believe. It's not what I believe. It's what the people believe. So,
Yeah, but don't hear them booing you tonight. They don't believe you. Ladies and gentlemen, do you believe a liar? Are you going to stand there outside the ring and tell me you believe a man who backstabbed his best friends, who hurt a geriatric man, that he is your pillar of honesty? Listen to all these sheeple. Ridiculous. And that's why, if that was any clear evidence, it would have been delivered to the police and I would have been spending a night in jail instead of you. But no, the first thing the police did was check the security tapes, and they never saw it like that. That's why they arrested you, not me. Truth has been spoken.
Shake my damn head.
look, David, you're saying all these words, and it's just so much talk. Make it simple for everyone. Just say, I'm a bitch. That's all you gotta say. It's the same thing. You and your speech, you could condense it down to 3 easy, simple words. I am... Oh, sorry, 4 words. A bitch.
Did you see that right there? Cheryl White just slapped Knight right upside his head. Knight's not going to hit a woman. He'll take it out on DHA himself.
Well, that stung. Don't worry, Cheryl. I wasn't talking about you. DHA is the big bitch. You're just the bigger bitch.
Oh.
Only the classless resort to name-calling Knight, and how dare you insult this amazing Amazon, this pure American Cheryl White.
It's easy. Hit you. You would like that, wouldn't you? Just out of curiosity, would anybody like to see me smack the shit out of Cheryl? I'm not going to, though. No. Johnny's right. I'm above that. But I'll tell you someone who's not above it. The same person who just so happened to help me out with that security footage. You see, DHA, I am a student of the game. I've watched your ploy, and I've seen what Cheryl is to you with your matches. With Trey Steele, with Jeffrey Fireguard, she always seems to give you that one up. And so, if I'm gonna pull that US title off your unconscious ass, well, to combat a big bitch and a bigger bitch, I went and got the biggest bitch.
Who's this?
All right, everybody. Put your hands together for Knight's mom!
Oh, are you kidding me? We haven't seen her here in at least a good year and a half. Jessica Haikova making her return.
Even worse.
And I haven't missed her
Cheering for
bit.
that woman. Stop it. She does not deserve your cheers. She is the scum on your shoes. Stop that.
She is the former manager of Knight. It appears she's going to be in his corner one more time.
Well, she didn't get any smarter in her time away because Knight fired her and treated her like trash before he did, so maybe she's into that.
Well, I'd say the odds are just a little bit more evened up right now. And Cheryl says, Jessica Hayakova, is that really you? Sorry, it just looks like you had so much work done in the past few years that I didn't even recognize you. Hashtag plastic surgery nightmare. Hashtag botched. But don't worry, girl, I'm not trying to imply that you've gotten old, although I'm dying to ask, is it true that you were one of the first students of the fabulous Moolah? Oh, no, not at all. Oh, did you see that? Nice backhand there from Jessica. Knocks Cheryl White right on her keister. And now here's the action between Knight and DHA. DHA going for the clothesline. Knight ducking right underneath it. He went for that big discus punch right there, but DHA got out of dodge real quick.
This is your wake-up call. This is your wake-up call.
I tell you, who doesn't want to see this match at Wrestle Series 10?
Oh, Johnny. No one's gonna, because he's not no more contender.